Good morning, everybody. And it's Sunday. What's today? The 15th. Yeah, October 15th. Um, I'm looking two different ways. I got an amateur um, camera person. She's 9, and then I'm actually being filmed professionally by my first cousin, Tina Tilton. We're two brothers' children with Tina Tilton and the Podcast Center. So it's been a minute since I've been on the Pew podcasting. As a matter of fact, our last podcasting date was in December. However, today is special for me, and not just for me, but other ladies and men in the city of Memphis. These balloons, and the good Lord is just providing us a hint of sunlight and wind. So I was trying to put these balloons on my person, but it is not having it. So I'll deal with this when I get downtown. So today at 3 o'clock, I will be participating with my team, the Memphis Soulmates. We will be participating in the Memphis Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk with the American Cancer Society. So today, I guess if I was a real journalist or a reporter, I would say I'm reporting live from Memphis, Tennessee, from the Survivors Park. And if you will, you can look around and see all the different flowers that's kind of had a shock for Memphis weather this year. And so, but fall is definitely here. But that doesn't mean anything, because it might be 100 degrees in the next 2 weeks. So, but anyway, we got a good day to walk. The sun is trying to peek through the clouds, and I'm just grateful for 25 years of life. I just want to send a shout out to my fellow former church member, Nichelle Dickerson, and her cousin. I called her last night. I needed a shirt for today, and they just came through for me, and I like it. Got a little start to bring my boxing gloves, but I'm gonna save that for another day. So again, thank you, Nikki, and your cousin for doing this shirt for me at the last minute. Everybody knows I'm not a t-shirt kind of person. T-shirt, jogging pants, nor gym shoes. But hey, it is what it is today, because I'm getting ready to walk. So, I got this picture. If you can see it, I'm not sure how many years ago I took this, but I know it's been over 15. I took this picture right here at the American, did y'all get it? Right here at the Cancer Survivors Park. And I stood right here without balloons, and I was just thankful to take the picture. Thankful for life. Thankful for He keeping me. Last week, I got a letter in the mail from my doctor, and I asked her if she could. Again, 25 years is a long time, so you know that I have volumes of files at the West Clinic, and so she sent me a description of my journey, which was 3 lines, and I thought that was just so short because of the number of years that I had been going to the doctor. Hold on, let me put this in my pocket. So when I first was diagnosed with breast cancer, which was November the 9th, November the 9th, 1998. At that time, you know, everybody knew that you should get your mammograms. Oh yeah, we got a plane that's flying over. Just give me a minute. You know, I'm new to this. This is not my forte, but hey. Okay, so I asked her to give me a description of everything that I went through with breast cancer. So in November the 9th, 1998, I was diagnosed with breast cancer in my left breast. And in 2002, I didn't have a reoccurrence. I had breast cancer again in the right breast. And so when I opened that letter up, back to the letter, when I opened the letter stated that I had 2 different types of cancers. And I was like, either I was diagnosed so young, or they didn't know, or they hadn't done enough cancer research on breast cancer to know what cancer is what. So I've learned as of last week in my left breast that I had triple negative breast cancer, which was I was in stage 2, triple negative breast cancer. I learned that in my right breast I was stage 1 HER2 positive. So with that being said, I was like, wow. Now, I've always understood the stages and things of that nature with breast cancer, but I never knew the names, the types. So you know, when I go back to the doctor in January, I'm gonna ask, okay, why nobody told me that I had triple negative breast cancer in the left and HER2 stage 1 positive in the right breast? But nonetheless, I'm here. So I just want to give a shout out. If any of you are watching and y'all are into having surgeries and things of that nature and you're going through breast cancer, I had one of the best surgeons in the city of Memphis, Dr. Richard Scallion. It was a blessing, and I was just thankful that I am still intact. I still have both my breasts. I still look like I did pre-surgery. I'm not scarred. I'm not bruised. I'm not disfigured, if you will. Only thing that has happened for me is that I have gained weight over the 25 years, which is a good thing, because if you all knew me, those of you that did know me, you know that I was heavy. So again, I know there are so many women. I applaud all of you that have gone through this journey. Nobody really understands the walk of cancer, or the cancer walk. It is not just about the breast. All walks of life dealing with cancer. If you've never walked that journey, you've never been there, you really don't understand one's fight. And so I said that to say this. Come on, God, bring the sun. Yes, because I didn't want to be cold. You know, some cancer survivors, when it's chilly like this, your fingers get a little numb and tingly. Some people have neuropathy. I just thank the Lord that I'm just trying to deal with losing the weight. Again, you know, nobody knows what you go through. Nobody really understands the stuttering. Nobody really understands when you go through chemo of any type, the idea of not being able to get your sentences out in ample enough time. Nobody really understands when your energy level is low. They want to think that you're slowful, that you're lazy. Nobody really understands that you just want to be free. You don't want a lot of pressure, and you know, stress on you, and when you see cancer patients out doing their thing, let them do their thing, because they have a newness of life. And so if you look at this tree has many branches. This tree tells many stories. And that's how breast cancer is. Everybody has a story. Everybody's branch on the tree is different. Some people make it, some don't. Those of us that are fortunate enough to survive. But there are helpers along the way. I want to thank all of my supporters. Let me say this. My church members, my family, my co-workers, new friends that I've just met. I mean, when I say just met, I mean like within the year, who have walked with me this year in various races, of various walks. I want to thank you all. Thank all my folk that cook dinner for me, lunch. I'm gonna shout them out. My folk that are going to be with the Lord that helped me. The late Bernice Tomstool, the late Lily Lee, and Lillian Lee, my dad, Robert Lewis, all of those people that were very instrumental in going with me to the hospital. Hazel Ray, one of my church members, my mother's friend. I want to thank the Webbers, Terry and Marlene Weber. Every other week, I go by and they pack me dinner, lunch, or whatever. And I thank them for that, because they don't have to do that. I got friends, I don't want to start calling names, but I want to shout out those that are still surviving. Debbie Blakeney. Debbie, I know you got a married name, but it is not coming to me right now. I want to shout out Dorothy Wade. I also would like to shout out Rosa Coleman. My relatives that has gone through breast cancer, Kimberly Tomstool, Marilyn Duvall. I know you got a married name, Marilyn. It is not coming to me. Wendy Williams, and everybody that, that's on this journey. Janet Chestnut. Got to shout out Miss Janet Chestnut with STARS, and also with the American Cancer Society. I also want to shout out Miss Barbara, who is the president of STARS, as well. Again, there are so many people, I just can't name them all. But my line sister, my LS, Kawana. She's now living in Philadelphia. She's in DC right now, getting an award, being honored for her work in the New England area, pretty much over this United States of America, educating young girls on breast cancer. Everybody got their own mission. Everybody got their journey to tell their story, and that's hers. Coach K. She's on Facebook. If you wanna, she's on Instagram. You wanna reach out to me later on off of the live, you're more than welcome to do so. Again, I just thank God. I am a Delta. Y'all see that I have my real Delta wear pink, and my cousin that's behind the camera, Tina Tilton, happens to be a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha. So we're doing this thing together in conjunction, representing the Divine Nine. Again, had it not been for God, where would I be? So most of you know that in December of last year, that was the last time we podcast, and I went under the name of the church, which is Seeds of Life Church, and we are doing well. You all can contact me for more information on that. But my message yesterday, because I do have worship on Saturdays, was God is. And that was the last message that my mother heard me preach in 1997, when she passed away, November 1st of 1997. And the scripture says that God is our refuge and our strength, a very present help in time of trouble. So with that being said, God is our all in our all. He's our everything. He's our healer. He's our deliverer. He's our waymaker, our bridge over troubling water. He is our all. And so without him, I know that I wouldn't be standing here today. And so as I get ready to leave East Memphis and go down to Tom Lee Park to unite with other survivors and caregivers and supporters, it's going to be a good day, to just fellowship with like sisters and brothers, and to just have a good time. And again, you can always find me, I'm going to give y'all my number. It's 901, area code 901-210-5064. That's 901-210-5064. The name of the church is Seeds of Life Church, Seeds of Life Memphis. So just call that number. You want to worship with us on Saturdays at 10 a.m. You are more than welcome. Also, I am still the owner and owner of Take a Pew Holistic Health Lounge, 119 Racine, Memphis, Tennessee 38111. I'm still there. Still, you can call if you need elderberry, soursop, sea moss, all the bitters that you could possibly think of, all the teas, herbs, bath products, sorghum, molasses, turmeric, everything in the holistic, all natural realm. So again, it's a beautiful fall day out here. I'm not one for balloons, but I'm gonna make this work today and tie these to my person, and we're gonna walk, march, skip, run today and make a stride. Wait a minute, I'm saying this wrong. The American Cancer Society making strides against breast cancer. If you want to walk, again, call my number 901-210-5064 and meet me downtown. Now you still have time to make a donation. And for those of you that are on Facebook Live watching me, just go to my page. The link is there. My team is called the Memphis Soulmates. So I've had that team name since 2019 when I walked for the Susan G. Coleman race. And as you know, Memphis, we no longer have a Susan G. Coleman affiliate. At least I don't know if we do or we don't, but we don't. I don't think we may have an office, but wherever it is not where it used to be. However, that's neither here nor there. But we're walking today with the American Cancer Society making strides against breast cancer. So go to my Facebook page if you're on Facebook Live. We got somebody on live, Olivia? Is anybody on? So most folks are at church. For y'all that went to church today, went to early service, I got 4 people. Okay then, hello. I'll talk to y'all a little bit. So just go to my page. You'll see the American Cancer Society. Click that link. Again, the directions are very specific in my post. Find my team's name, the Memphis Soulmates, and just make a $5 donation. Give me a Trinity offering, $3. That whatever you want to give. Let's help other women, men that may be facing this journey in the near future, or let's help the American Cancer Society find a cure for this disease that is wreaking havoc on one's body. So thank you all so much for listening, tuning in. I think I'll be, I'm not live professionally. So for those of you that have cable, I don't, you can go to channel 17, and it'll be airing soon. So just go and you can watch this. You can watch this again. But I just wanted to thank God, and I really want to skip, but just walk with me. Let's go through this labyrinth, because this is what my life has been like for 25 years. So when I used to go to the West Clinic, especially, I started out on Humphrey Boulevard. So not on Humphrey, I take that back. I started out on Mount Moriah. Then I went to Humphrey. So when I got to Humphrey, they had a labyrinth outside that was facing the Wolf River. And so I would walk the labyrinth while I was going through chemo. And that would take my mind off of the anesthesia. So I'm going to just pretend that I'm walking the labyrinth, and get to the very end. And by the time I got to the very end of walking the whole circle, and okay, so let's just pretend I got here. This is television. Ta-da! I'm in the middle. So you walk the whole labyrinth, and it'll probably take you about 30 minutes, depending on how sharp the mind is, how cognizant you are, and you can kind of weave your way to the center. And so by the time you got here and you've walked, and for me it was meditation and quoting scriptures. Every time I had to take a procedure, there was a scripture. Every time I had to get my port access, there was a scripture. Every time I had to have chemo, there was a scripture. And we don't talk about radiation. I hear women say they burn. So I had 66 counts of radiation, and my skin did not burn. Because you know why? I quoted scripture. There are a lot of folk out here didn't get their hair back, but I got mine back, and it came back. I got $100,000, maybe $200,000, maybe $500,000 perm over the two bouts with breast cancer. And so the hair is back, is white, and the wind is blowing it. So I just thank God for the hair. Thank God I can walk. Thank God I can swallow. Because I remember I couldn't taste food. And I might be jumping around, but stuff is coming to my mind now. And this is impromptu as well. I remember nothing tastes good to me. But I do have to shout out Dwayne Hunt, Pastor Dwayne Hunt at the Healing Center. When I originally was diagnosed, I worked at the Healing. At Abundant Grace Fellowship. I worked at Abundant Grace Fellowship, and Pastor Hunt he and his parents. They were just. I'll put it like this: I had favor, and I was still being paid while I was going through chemo, and was able to purchase and buy holistic products at that time from Whole Foods when I was going through chemo. I also want to shout out the late Bishop William Young and Diane Young, because when I did find out that I had been diagnosed with breast cancer, I went and had consultation with a pastor friend of his from New York, and his name escapes me, but I bought all of his cassettes, and I had a 30-minute consultation with this pastor who was also a medical physician, and I took his advice. I cleansed my body before chemo. I bought his products, and I did so well with his regimen, and I just thank God for that. But then I want to shout out the other two people, and I am a Christian, but Queen Afua out of New York, Heal Thyself. I read her book, changed my eating habits, and also um, Eat to Live by Elijah Muhammad. So I incorporated all of that into my health and nutrition at the time that I was going through chemo, and I'm here right now. So again, my faith walk in Jesus the Christ is stronger than ever. And again, I just want to close because look like we got some rain clouds coming our way. But God, again, I thank you, but I am still going to walk even in the rain. Even in the rain. So, thank you for tuning in. Look for me on channel 17. And for those of you that are watching me live, my little phone holder, she is a little person, but she's doing a good job. She's doing a good job. And so happy Sunday to all of you. I hope somebody has gone to somebody's church today and has gotten a word. Go see somebody today. Go bless somebody today. And then go bless yourself by being a blessing to others. Thank you for watching. Thank you. These not going anywhere. I'm taking these all down to the river. Oh yeah.